Hello. There is a slight lull of sickness in my house. I was sick again. Seems to be a reoccurring theme, you know, over the last 8 to 10 months. Seems like every video I'm telling you I'm sick or was sick. I'm over it. I had a fever for 4 days, plus like a really bad cough. I still have some like phlegmy stuff going on and a little bit of congestion, but it's gone. But then my kid got sick. He finally caught what I had. Usually he gets sick and then I catch it, but this time I got sick first and then he caught it. So his symptoms started yesterday. But he seems to be doing a lot better than I was. He is not as sick and his fever's already sort of like going down. He's still got a fever, but it's less. Hopefully I can do this without having to cough too much. Because I haven't actually talked a whole bunch in the last couple of weeks just because I've been not feeling great. And then the other thing we're sort of dealing with is my cat is getting surgery next week. So, you know, nobody's healthy here in this house. We're all just a bunch of sick creatures. So if there are a bazillion cuts, I apologize. I am going to try to cut out every time that I cough or have to clear my throat or whatever. But what we're doing today is empties. This is November and December 2021 empties. I'm finally getting around to doing this, though I've had the bags sitting and like ready for the last couple of weeks, but then, you know, everybody got sick and I just had to take a break. So we'll see how the next couple of weeks goes. I am gonna do some favorites. I think I have figured out a way to do some yearly favorites for makeup and skincare, body care, all that. So it's not so overwhelming. I was initially not thinking I was going to do it because the thought of doing it was overwhelming because did I really have any favorites from last year? I don't know, but like I figured out a way to do some favorites. Okay, so that's coming. Hopefully before the end of January, we'll see. Let me get this one up first and then we'll sort of see how we go from there. So this is November and December 2021 empties. We're starting with November. And I just have everything sitting out. I'm just gonna pick stuff up at random. So the first thing I finished is one of these minis, Each and Every deodorants. It's one of the deodorants that I had for my deodorant testing video, part 2. After my last deodorant video, I did buy a whole bunch more to sort of do more testing because I found some that I liked in that last one, but they weren't like perfect. They weren't what exactly I was looking for. So I wanted to test some more. So I think I have like 14 more that I'm testing. And I'm nearly at the end of the testing phase for that set of deodorants because I think it's been over a year since that last video, I think. So I've been testing deodorants again for the last year. Anyway, one of the brands that I purchased was Each and Every. They have like a little mini where you can pick 4 mini deodorants and they last about 3 weeks. So I did finish this one up. I will leave my thoughts for that other video because honestly, I don't really remember. I did write a bunch of notes because I write notes as I test them and then I move on and then I reference the notes again once I get to, you know, ready to film that video. So I'll save my thoughts for that, but I did finish one of those. This was the Snow Mushroom and Geranium, which did smell really good. I did like the scent of that one. And I do still have 3 more minis to sort of go through because you can only buy them, I think, in a pack of 4, at least from what I can remember. I bought it so long ago, I don't really remember. I also used one of these Prima bath gems. This is the 25 milligram hemp CBD effervescent bath cubes. These are so nice. They're like a luxury bath cube because I think they're like 15 bucks each or something. They did just lower the price of them, and then if you buy them in like a pack of 3, obviously it's a little bit cheaper. Plus I have a discount code, so if you want to use that, you can get it for even cheaper than that. I did buy more of these over Black Friday because they really are just like great for like unwinding and like relaxing the muscles, and it leaves the bath, you know, like nicely moisturized and things like that. It's got a lavender, camphor, and chamomile scent. It also has Epsom salt, and then it's got meadow foam oil in it to help moisturize the bath. So if you're looking for like a really luxurious, maybe you only take like 1 bath a month or something like that because that's all you have time for. I haven't even had time for a bath in a long time. Actually, that's not true. I took one a couple of weeks ago. but I haven't taken one. I haven't taken many. But yeah, if like baths are like a luxury for you, you only do them every so often and you want something like really nice when you do it, highly recommend those, especially if you like want to melt away stress, all that. Another body thing, well, I do have another bath cube, but Oliver used this one. This is the Lola Jane Lavender Sage Fizzing Bath Cube. I use those for him now because he likes the bath cubes in the bath sometimes. So I'm sort of using like my excess stuff on him. So that one was for him. I do like those. They are less expensive than the Prima bath gems, but the Prima bath gems last a lot longer in the bath and they leave the bath water feeling like so much nicer, and they're just a much more nice, there's a much more luxurious experience. These are nice, but they do dissolve very quickly. And they don't leave the bath feeling as nice as the other bath cubes. So my favorite bath cubes or bath bombs are the Prima bath gems or the Bathorium bath bombs. Those are also very, very nice. A little bit less expensive than the Prima. I think those are $10 or $12 versus $15. But they're huge, they last a long time in the bath, and they also leave the bath water feeling really, really nice. They just don't have the hemp CBD that the Prima does. So I really love both of those options. Those are my two favorites. I also finished up the Skin Alchemist Chocolate Cove Nourishing Body Exfoliate. This is really lovely. You definitely want to make sure to use this on days when you don't shave or before shaving because it does have salt in it. Which will very much burn your legs if you try to do it after shaving, which I made the mistake of doing once or twice. And then I was like, oh, mistake, that hurts. But yeah, so I would do this either before shaving or on a day when I didn't shave. But I love the scent of this one. It's like spicy. What's in it? I can tell you, there's cacao. So it's got like a little bit of a chocolate scent, but it also has nutmeg and ginger and peppercorn. So it's like this spicy, sweet, I don't know, it's very nice. I really, really like this. I do have another jar of this. You guys know previous to this, my favorite body exfoliants are the Live Botanical one, which has been out of stock for a very long time. I hope it comes back soon. And the Natural Logic, the coconut, the one that smells like German chocolate cake. It's like coconut and cacao, I think is the name. But this one is up in my, top exfoliant picks as well. So those other ones you can use on shaved legs because they don't have salt in it. This one has salt, so you want to use it pre-shaving. But I love that one. I love how the scents are all different. I love the grain on all of them. Just very, very nice. Okay, do I have any other body stuff? I don't think so. So I also have the Evolve Smart Start Leave-In Conditioner Spray. I alternate between this one and the volume one depending on whatever I have. But this is my favorite leave-in conditioner spray. I've been using this for years. I literally don't use anything else because I like it so much. It's fine, it's not thick, it doesn't leave my hair sticky. I definitely feel like it conditions my hair, post-shower. I do condition in the shower, but then I use that as sort of like a detangler, like more conditioning. I don't know. I like it. I use it. I feel like it makes a difference in my hair, so I keep using it. It's my favorite. I don't really know that there's much of a difference between this one and the volume one because I don't really notice much of a difference unless maybe the volume one you're supposed to spray on your roots and I just never do. I don't know. Either way, I like them both. They both work fine. So I just, whatever I have at the time, sometimes I'll have the volume one, sometimes I'll have that one. If the brand sends it to me or if I buy it myself, whatever, I don't know. But I have another bottle of that and I am using it at the moment. Okay, so I also have the Tower 28 Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This is the jumbo refill size, which will refill the bottle 4 times. So I did finish that up. I use this every single day, multiple times a day. Really love it. Did buy a refill, did buy another refill. So yep, love that. We'll keep using that. Some more skincare stuff. I've got the Natural Logic Lustral Purify and Clarify Cream Gel Cleanser. I do really like this. It's a nice, like creamy gel kind of cleanser. It's like lightly foaming. It's not super foaming. And I like to mix like creamy cleansers like this with exfoliating powders. And the one that I was using for this one specifically was the Granola Goat Radiance Powder Cleanse, which the Granola Goat, I do believe, is no more. I do believe she shut down, so you can't get this again, but this was like a nice basic sort of like cleansing powder. Rose petal powder, it had Besan powder, white kaolin clay, lavender, palmarosa, and manuka essential oils. And I like to mix these two together to sort of create like a light, like a creamy exfoliating kind of like product. I like to do that. I like to mix cleansing grains with like creamy or lightly lathering cleansers to sort of create like a light exfoliation kind of thing. So that's how I used up these two. Really like both. Would rebuy the Granola Goat one if she, you know, comes back in business, but I don't know that she will. And I definitely know that she's not right now. So, but the Natural Logic one, I do really like that cleanser. It's a really great cleanser. If you've got like oily skin, but it's not like too harsh or stripping if you have like dry skin or anything like that. Okay. Excuse me. So I also have the Leilani Citrus and Citrine Regenerating Toner. I'd somehow ended up with like 3 of these, so I was like pulling all of my extra stuff out to sort of use it. Plus I've been trying to use up toners. I think I have a couple of toners in December, but this one is the yellow, the more yellow one for like oily, acne prone skin, balancing, things like that. I really like it. I have 2 more that I need to go through, but that's one that I'll continue to buy. I like this one more than the Bohemian Ruby one now. The Bohemian Ruby used to be my favorite, but the scent changed on it a bit. It smells more like Bless now, which I like the scent of Bless, but I liked the old Bohemian Ruby better. I don't really like it as much now. So if I'm gonna buy one of the 2, I would buy this one. Just personal preference. Okay, and then the last few skincare things I have a pumpkin facial soap from Osmia. I think this came as a sample in like a order I placed, so I just threw it in the shower. I love that soap. You guys know that I've talked about it a ton. It's lightly exfoliating. It makes my skin feel great. I used it today. I also finished up the Audacité Green Tea Lemongrass Serum Concentrate. This one is the Radiance Effect. I had a bunch of these Audacité serum concentrates, so I've just been mixing them in with whatever oil that I'm using. So I have this one, I finished it. Do I have another one of those? I'm not sure. The one I'm using right now, what am I using right now? I actually don't remember. I'm using 2 different ones now because I think I finished another one. Oh no, I finished another one in January. So I'm using 2 others right now, and I think I have 2 more still to go through. Do I think that it makes any kind of difference? I don't know. I think it really sort of like depends what you mix it in with. I don't know. I mean, this is a radiance effect. Did it give me any more radiance? I don't know. I don't think I would rebuy that one specifically because I don't know that it makes that much of a difference in my skin. There are some that I like better than others. The pimple one is definitely their best one, but I use that one as more of like a spot treatment and not mix it into other oils. I do like the Wild Carrot one, which I do think is the one that I finished. That one is probably one that I would buy again. I'm trying to think of what I think I'm using one for combination skin right now and one for, is it hyperpigmentation? I don't know. I think it's very, I think maybe it just sort of depends on if it works or not. I don't know, guys. I'm just using what I have. Okay, so I also finished up the 57 Kind Tanu. This was an oil that I reviewed last year, fell in love with. It is really, really great for acne prone skin, super potent, and I actually finished it because I loved it so much. I do believe she slightly reformulated it, so there's like a version 2.0 that's out now. I haven't tried that. I hope to sometime in the future to be able to sort of like, you know, test it against this one because I do believe it's actually less expensive. I think, and it might actually be a little bit smaller as well. I think the size of it is I think it's 20 mil now instead of 30, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I loved this previous. I'm sure it is just as good, if not better now. But yeah, if you want to hear my thoughts on this, I can leave down below the review I did, the very detailed review I did of this. But if you are someone who's got acne prone skin, hyperpigmentation, discoloration, basically like any skin condition, this will do wonderful things for your skin. And it is worth it's worth how much it costs because it's very, very potent and just it really, that mixed with the Naughty, the balm that she has, like really, it's like, it's a 2-step skincare thing that you need. It's really great. So yeah, I did finish that, loved it, didn't want it to go to waste. Really potent, really beautiful. I also finished off one of the Fiveina Divine All Seasons masks. This is the old one. The new one now has Whey and Pearl, so I won't be using the new ones, but I am trying to finish up the old ones that I had. I'm gonna be very sad when I'm finally done with all of them because this was a beautiful mask. I'm really, like, frankly pissed that they changed it. And I emailed them asking about it, and then they never responded. Figures. But yeah, I'm really mad that they changed it because I thought it was beautiful and didn't need to be changed. And especially to add animal ingredients, you know, like why? What was the point? So yeah, so I loved those, but what can you do? I can't use them anymore. At least the new ones. I gave the new ones, they had sent me a box of them and I gave them to my mom because I was like, I can't use these, so you use them. Hopefully she likes them. I'm not sure. I actually haven't heard. I finished off an Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. As you can tell, this is the old packaging. I was just finishing up this old one, and I think it finally started to smell funny. Yeah, it started to smell a little bit weird, and it's like basically empty anyway. There's like not much left in here. I try to use things until like they're completely done or they smell. I really pay no mind to expiration dates. Like I've got oils that I'm using that are, you know, old, but they still smell fine and they still work fine. I still notice a difference in my skin. So that's the kind of consumer I am, is I will just use things until they're done or they reek. I'm not one person. I'm not like, I won't take like an oil and be like, oh, it's been open 3 months, I'm going to throw it away now. I just use it until it's like completely done. So that's that. I do like that mascara. I still haven't tried the volumizing mascara. I need to get on using, you know, a lot of stuff that I accumulated last year in sort of like depressive episodes where I would just like buy things and then not use them. I've got a lot of testing I need to do this year, you know. So I do like the Limitless Lash. I still don't know how I feel about the volumizing one because I have not used it yet, but we will get to that. We'll get to that this year. Okay, Oliver finished up an organic toothpaste from Radiance. He really didn't like this one. He didn't like the flavor of this one. And I have him now using the Risewell toothpaste, which we like a lot better. So we won't be buying this one again. I think I'll probably stick to the Risewell one, especially because it's got that hydroxyapatite ingredient in it, which is supposed to be really good for the teeth. He's got his first dentist appointment coming up in February, so we'll see how that goes. I imagine fine. Like I look at his teeth, I examine his teeth, you know, I help him brush them every day, just to make sure that he's, you know, doing a good job. They look fine as far as I can tell, but we'll find out. I wanted to find a holistic dentist, which took a long time to find. Plus then when I found one, they were like 4 months out on scheduling. So I think I scheduled the appointment back in like October or November and they couldn't get us in until like February. So I was like, all right. It's fine. I'm going to go to that one too. I've been going to this. I haven't gone to the dentist in like 3 years, I don't think. Yeah, because it was before all this, you know, COVID stuff, which has now been going on for like 2 years. And I don't think I went like a year previous to that. So it's been like 3 years since I've been at the dentist. But I generally have, you know, really good teeth. Plus I'm hoping that, you know, using that hydroxyapatite ingredient or whatever, it's supposed to help like remineralize teeth and stuff like that I never have like a cavity issue. Not that I have had one in a while, but all right, I still have December and I'm 20 minutes in. We need to move on. A couple of wellness things. We've got the My Kind Organics plant iron and organic herbs. Oliver and I both take this. There was a period of time where Oliver was like really obsessed with like eating ice, which I know is a symptom of like low iron. So I started him on this and we haven't had that issue since. This is cranberry lime is what it tastes like. And I mean, he likes it. So we're still using this. And I did use that. Did I use that when I was pregnant? Or was it after? I can't remember when I started taking that. It might have been after. I think I was taking something else when I was pregnant. Oh yeah, I was taking, what was it, the Floridix or something like that? But it's like the same idea. It's like the liquid iron, which the liquid iron absorbs better Plus I think, does this one have vitamin C in it as well? Yeah, it also contains vitamin C, which the iron absorbs better when it's got the vitamin C in it as well. But it also has vitamin B6 and B12, so we like it. We continue using it. So then I also finished off the Vegamour Grow Biotin Gummies. Back in September, Vegamour had sent me a bunch of stuff from their Grow line. They sent me the shampoo and conditioner, they sent me this, and then they sent me the drops, the serum, which I think is actually in December. So I did want to do some kind of like review. Okay, Pugsley. I did want to do some kind of review of all the Vegamour Grow stuff because I did use it exclusively for 3 months. So that will be coming up. So I'm going to set this to the side, but that is the last thing that I had for November. And then I'm going to pull out everything for December, and then we will talk about year-end totals. Okay, December. I was also focusing up on using up a bunch of stuff. It's just been sort of like my theme lately, is using up, you know, as much as I can. So I have some bath products here. I finished up the Bathorium Little Charlie Coconut and Oat Bath Soak in Oliver's bath. There was like 1 bath left in here. So I finally finished that up. I do really like that as well. It doesn't make the bath foamy, but it leaves it like milky and moisturized. So I do like that. I'm not sure if I have more, but I will get that in the future. And then I also finished off these Little Moon Essentials aromatherapeutic baths. I had Tired Old Ass and Relax. I can't remember where I got these. I think I might have picked them up from like an Indie Beauty Expo like many moons ago when they still did that. They're not doing, I don't think they're going to do in-person events anymore, especially when is the next time there's going to be an in-person event of any kind? I don't know, maybe never at this point. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of these. They don't have like the strongest scent. They don't leave the bath feeling that great. So I just sort of like dumped them both in to one of my baths just to like get rid of them because I was just over having them, and I like the Bathorium stuff a lot better. The Bathorium and the Prima bath stuff, just my favorite stuff. I also finished off these Pacha Soap Company CBD foam froth bombs. I got these at Whole Foods randomly like quite a long time ago, and there's a 2-pack of them, and then I finally finished using them. Again, they were just okay. I wouldn't rebuy them. I think they were pretty expensive too, but not worth the price, right? I can always justify something, you know, like the price of something if I actually feel like it makes some kind of difference or it gives me an experience something else doesn't give me, but like that did not give me any kind of like special experience or make me feel any more relaxed, or like the bath bombs didn't last that long. If you're gonna get a CBD bath bomb, get the Prima bath gems, because those are far superior to like anything else that I've tried. At least in that category, excuse me. Okay, so the other body things that I have are the Plenty Naturals Apple and Broccoli Body Wash. This is one of the only things that I use on Oliver. I will sometimes use the Ilia if we don't have this, like if I haven't bought this and I needed a refill. But I did buy a bunch of this over Black Friday, so it should last us the rest of the year. But I love this. It smells really good. You can use it as a bubble bath, you can use it as body wash, you can use it as shampoo. It always leaves him feeling like soft, and he smells really good, and it washes his hair very nicely. So I will keep using that until he's ready to like use whatever, you know, he wants. When he tells me, Mom, I don't want to use that stuff anymore. I want to use, you know, something else, something more like teen or something like that. I expect it'll be a few years before he cares. So I'll just keep using that until, until he does. The other body thing that I finished up for myself was the Ocea Undaria Algae Body Oil. I think this is only like the second full body oil I've ever finished, because I love the scent of this. I love how it absorbs into my skin. I love how it makes my skin feel. I love this. This is definitely in my top picks for body oils for the scent alone, but then also for how easily it absorbs and how nice it makes my legs feel. They did just come out with an Undaria Algae Body Butter, which they did send me, but I am trying to use up another body oil before I break into something else. But I'm excited about that because I love the Undaria Algae, just the scent of it. I think, what is it, like passion? Yeah, the passion fruit seed oil. Oh, it smells so good. Plus there's lime, grapefruit, so it's like this citrusy. There's also cypress in here. It's like citrusy, fruity. It just smells really, really good. So I love this. I think I have another bottle of it somewhere as well, which I'll definitely be using next summer because I love the scent of it. I also finished off these Women Once Daily Whole Food Multivitamins from My Kind Organics. I haven't been the best about, you know, supplements and remembering to take these, and it's actually, there's only 60 of them and you take one a day, but I think it took me like a year to go through these because I don't always remember to take them, but I will buy these again in the future. I'm just trying to use up some like other vitamins and stuff that I have right now. I've got, you know, a lot of iron and like D and stuff like that, which again, I'm not like super consistent with. I did try to take it pretty consistently like when I was sick, and I think it sort of helped on the tail end, like when I was taking my D consistently, but who knows. Okay, so then we've got skincare and hair care. Let's do some skincare. So I finished off the Cora Organics Turmeric Brightening and Exfoliating Mask. I got this in a detox box. This was nice, but I probably wouldn't buy this again. I have other exfoliators that I like a lot better. And while I did like this one, I think it worked really well. I mean, it's just not one that I would rebuy. Oh boy. Like, it was nice. I did like it. So I don't want it to like seem like I didn't like it. I did like it, but good Lord. I have other stuff that I like better that I would buy over that. Like the Mukti scrub, I do like a lot better because I feel like it's got a much finer grain on it, makes my skin feel a lot smoother. This one, I do believe there's like peppermint in it, so it has kind of like this minty tingling thing, which can be too much for some people. It wasn't for me, but I think I do prefer like the Mukti one over this one if I'm gonna pick one or the other. All right, I also have these Rail Miracle Patches. I buy mine on Amazon because they come in a pack of 96, so it lasts me a while. I just have them on Subscribe and Save, so like every month that I need them, they just show up to my house. I've stopped using the Hero Mighty Patches just because I can get these for so much cheaper. 96 is $15 and they work just as well as the Hero Mighty Patches. They just cost me a lot less, especially now that I'm, you know, one person, one income, and I need to save where I can. These work just as well, if not better. Yeah, they suck out all the stuff. I put them on anytime I have like a blemish that needs to be healed quickly because they do heal. My blemishes do heal a lot quicker using those than if I don't use them and I just try to do it with skincare. Some days I won't even do skincare. I'll just throw a bunch of these on, you know, before I go to bed at night. And then when I wake up, it helps like suck out all the stuff. And, you know, then I just do my like daytime skincare or whatever. Like right now, my skin is actually in really good shape and I'm not quite sure why. And I'm just sort of like waiting for the other shoe to drop and for my skin to just be like, oh, okay, it's been like a week. So we'll see. I have like one area right here where I had like a breakout last night that I can probably put like a little patch on, but like the rest of my skin, it's smooth and clear, which I probably should stop talking about it because the more I talk about it, my skin's gonna be like, all right, you're done. You're done. You're done. Okay, so I have some mists. So I finished the Province Apothecary Invigorating Balancing Toner with Rose and Geranium. This was a very nice toner. Again, I'm just trying to go through the toners that I have. Would I rebuy this one? I mean, maybe. I liked it. There's no reason why I wouldn't rebuy it unless I just have like I just have a bunch of, I mean, like I don't buy toners all that often just because I have so many. But yeah, I would probably buy that one. You know, in the future, maybe if I like totally run out and I just want something simple and not like, you know, a $90 like luxury toner. These are two that I wouldn't rebuy. These are the Amli Digital Detox and Beauty Sleep. I just wasn't like a big fan of the scents of these. I wasn't crazy about them. The Digital Detox I finished, but the Beauty Sleep I disliked so much I ended up pouring most of this one out and just to be done with it because I did not enjoy the scent of it at all. I don't think these are all that special, in my opinion. I would not rebuy those. Plus, they're expensive. If you're gonna be expensive, I better love it. You know what I mean? I also finished up the Nene Organics Natura Detox Oil. This is, again, one of my favorite oils. Great for oily skin, acne-prone skin, if you need balancing, clarifying. It's beautiful. It smells really good. It works really well. I love it. I do have an idea that I was working on because I was trying to finish up a bunch of oils last year so I could work on a video idea. So I'm going to save this for that. So I finished off I think I finished off 4 oils last year. I think I finished off the Cloud Collagen Oil from Fit Glow early in the year. And then I finished off the 12 Beauty one, the $215 one, then the Tanu, and then the the Natura Detox Oil from Nene Organics. So I was working really hard on finishing some stuff up last year. Talking about skincare, let's talk about some masks. I've got the Mahalo Petal. This one was in the Paradise collection. I am trying to work my way through the rest of the items in the Paradise collection. I actually have them all out right now. Maybe that's why my skin looks so good, is because I've gone back to the Mahalo, at least for now, just to try to finish some stuff up, and my skin is just like, yes, Mahalo, yes. It feels and looks so good. But yeah, I finished off the Petal. Really beautiful, hydrating mask. Love that one. I also finished off the Melly Glow from Leilani. I also really love this one. It's just like it makes my skin feel so like supple and plump and hydrated. I really love this one. This was just a mini, but I think I have a full size somewhere. Definitely one that I would rebuy again. And then I also finished off the Tata Harper Radiance Mask. This is one that I didn't really care for it that much. I didn't think it made that much of a difference in my skin. I know that this line is supposed to be for like more sensitive skin or people who have like skin sensitivities, scent sensitivities, things like that. I'm just not super impressed with this line from Tata Harper in particular. Maybe because I don't have, those kinds of skin sensitivities, and I don't need my stuff to not smell. I enjoy the experience of scent and all that. I didn't really think this made that much difference in my skin. Like if I'm gonna compare it to the other two, these made my skin feel great, soft and hydrated. And I think maybe this one is supposed to do the same thing, but it didn't feel any more special than like anything else. The unscented mask that I think is the best, and I would suggest over this, is the Schaff Arctic Mud Treatment Mask, which I think you can only buy it on their website. I don't think any other, at least I couldn't find the last time I bought it, any other retailers that sell it. But if you want like an unscented mask that actually does something and makes your skin feel and look great, I would go with that one. So that's just me. All right, I've got 3 hair things. I finished off the InnerSense Detox Hair Mask, one of like the 4 that I have now. So it's a clarifying detox treatment to remove buildup and residue. It's supposed to draw microparticles to the surface without stripping hair of natural oils. I don't know. I use this when it's been like a week since I've washed my hair, or maybe I've used a lot of dry shampoo or like a lot of other product or something like that. And do I think it makes much of a difference versus like a clarifying shampoo? I don't think so. So like, I think if you have a clarifying shampoo that you like, you really don't need something like this. I really, really like the clarifying shampoo from Momi. That's like my favorite clarifying shampoo that I have, because it doesn't make my scalp feel like stripped or my hair feel stripped, but it makes it feel like super clean, but also really soft at the same time. I feel like I get the same results from this. So like if you have something clarifying that you like already, I don't really think that this is necessary, but I'm gonna use the ones that I have because I have so many of them, because they sent out this they just threw it at people last year when they when they released it. I got it from so many different places. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's okay, but I don't think it's necessary. I also finished off these 2 items from Vegamore, the Grow Revitalizing Shampoo and then the Grow Hair Serum. Again, I'm going to do a review where I talk about these things, but I did really like them. I really like the scent of the shampoo and conditioner especially. It's just like, it's almost like peachy. I don't know, there's bergamot, but it smells, there's geranium, but it almost has like this sort of like peachy kind of scent. Like it just smells really good, and I did really like it. So yeah, I will talk more about these when I do that review. I am just about done with the conditioner, and then as soon as I'm finished with the conditioner, I'll put that video together. So a couple of weeks probably. Okay, that's everything that I've got. So So let's talk about totals. So I didn't really talk about totals the rest of this year because you guys said you didn't really care how much things cost or any of that. So I've been doing it myself because I like to know how much I use. And then I figured just sort of like at the end of the year, I can just give you a overview of what I used. So the total retail value of products I used in 2021 was $4,723, $4,723.27. I used up 156 individual products. So that makes the average price per product $30.27, which really doesn't mean anything. I just like to do like averages. And then the average products per month was 13. My highest total month was April, where I used 21 products and $829.98 worth of product. My lowest month totals were February, where I used $117.40 worth of product, and then June, when I only used up 6 products. Compare that to some previous years. So let's see. In 2020, I used 145 products for a retail value of $3,625.57. So I used up a lot more. This was actually not my highest product used year, but it was my highest retail value year. 2018, it was $4,425. 2019 was $4,412. So I beat those years by like $300. I mean, like a couple of the oils that I used this year were like super expensive, which helped, you know, drive up the retail cost of this year. But in 2018, I used 191 products. So I didn't beat products, but I beat retail value. So we'll see how I do in 2022. You know, I'm still on a kick trying to use up as much as I can. You know, I'm just using up a lot of products, especially older stuff, just trying to get through some stuff, clear out what I've got, you know, try to find homes for some of the things that I have excess of. But anyway, that's all that I've got for this Empties video. I hope that you guys enjoyed and spent, you know, spending a little bit of time with me. I hopefully will be back soon with some favorites videos, and then we'll sort of see what the rest of the year brings. So I hope that you guys enjoyed. I will see you in my next one. Bye.